Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 8, Episode 8. So, man, I can't believe we're already on 8. That's wild. Like, that almost seems wrong, but it's right. So, yeah, last episode, well, first off, just to give a quick disclaimer, I am very tired today. I am gonna do my best to put on a normal performance, but if you see me, like, dazing, or if I get, like, awkwardly quiet more than normal, I apologize. I got about an hour's worth of sleep overnight, and then I just took, like, a 3.5 hour nap or something like that, so I had a big nap, but I still feel like groggy from the no sleep earlier. And then also it's the 23rd. It's past midnight right now, so technically it's still the 22nd for me. I haven't slept. I haven't done my full sleep into the 23rd yet, but either way, the date says 23rd. This is where I'm at, facial hair wise, for the No Shave November. And yeah. Anyway, I am excited to watch this. Last episode, we had so much stuff happen. We learned about, Shigaraki getting the quirk, which we had theorized, and that ended up being the case. That was really interesting. But a big surprise to me was it was like half of Overhaul's quirk. It was like a spin-off of just what happens when you remove like the rebuilding aspect to it, just to give him something of pure destruction. And All For One has taken over Shigaraki's body. They made it seem like Shigaraki is dead, but I feel like he's not quite dead yet. I think he needs to channel all that evil energy he had before into positive energy, maybe, like the idea that All For One cultivated this kid to be like the ultimate embodiment of anger that can then steal One For All. I think it's gonna flip on him, and that might be what helps, at least what helps end him. But we have a ton of backup from heroes with Aizawa coming in with Kurogiri's help, and now we're all gonna do our best to fight the Demon Lord. Let's see what happens, guys. We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Everyone's so worn out. I'm sure she's tired, but for some reason Invisible Girl looked like she was just chilling. Let's go, guys. Alright, man. I'm actually... I don't know. I usually watch another show after this one. It's so much later than I normally record. I think I might end up just having to not record that show and put that one off. Because, yeah, pretty much this is usually when I'm recording the second show by this point. So usually I'm getting close to being done and starting to edit, and then I gotta edit, eat food, and then start streaming on Twitch for the night. I stream... I play action RPGs mostly, playing Path of Exile right now. The first one. I'll be playing the second one when it comes out, a new patch coming on the 12th of December. But yeah. Twitch.tv/Morthadon. What a crazy visual. Hmm. Ugh. Oh god. He's becoming a demon lord. Oh my god, what? Oh, we got more backup coming through. Let's go, Saro. Oh, Shoto. And frickin' Endeavor. Damn. Damn. God, everyone's so wrecked, man. Oh, cool. Look, even this 1 foot, too, it's so crazy of a form. Holy shit. It's actually pretty sick, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love this song, too. Hey! Space Hero! Let's go, Meatball. Damn. She just whipped it away. She's just like, It's like a D&D game. A single action. Damn. Hmm. So the quirks are gone? Oh. Wow. Yep, I knew he'd get the shirt. Oh, this music. He knows the exact t-shirt. Hey. These kids have been through some. Oh, we saw a little bit of it. Oh. Oh, this show gets me, man. Well, doesn't mean he has to be a hero for his whole life to be the world's greatest. Just defeating, the world's greatest villain, you know? Oh no. Man, my eyes. Yeah, I figured he wouldn't fall for your illusions. Oh, not the Omni factor again. Oh my god, the way it was drawn. Jeez. Yo! Oh my god! Invisible Girl's coming in so clutch! Damn! Holy shit! We never get to see that shit come out of her body. Not that I want to, I'm just saying. She always makes such giant things off screen. Oh, let's go! Wow. Let's go! Oh, it's her family! Oh, is that the girl he saved? Maybe? I don't know why this show. Of course, fat gum. Hey, link up! Yo! That's cool. I love that. Oh, I have hype and excitement, happiness and tears and... Let's go, Tetsu, 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 Tetsu. Mineta, hell yeah. Let's go. She's just flying through the air while yelling. Cause you're a little bitch. Oh. Oh! Oh, of course you're gonna play You Say Run. God damn it. I don't know why I'm crying so much. Oh, let's go, Ida! Oh. Oh, we have so much left in the episode. Jesus Christ. I just realized how much is left. Oh my god, I can't handle it. I'm ready for it to be over so I can get tissues. Oh my god. Yeah, movie characters. Oh. Yeah. Oh shit. Let's go. Motivating other countries. America's actually gonna help. Give him that spirit bomb, baby! Uh. Oh. Yeah, mom. Whoa. Damn. Izuku Midoriya rising. Jeez, look at that. Oh. Damn. Cool. This is what they all culminated into. All 9 of us. Jeez. Well, I might have been wrong about Shigaraki doing anything. I feel like there's still like, yeah, yup. I was waiting for the not yet. Oh my god. That's insane. He is just like an embodiment of quirks. Look at that thing. What the heck? Jeez. Oh, Shirakumo. Oh. Oh no. Hell of an interjection, Kurogiri. Oh my, of course, Bakugo. Again! This is what Bakugo did in season 1, remember? Oh my god. I thought it might have been him when I saw the explosion. Damn. 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 He did read some with him. I don't think we ever really got a response. Oh, wow. Of course he would. Casually, like you do. Uh. Huh. Damn. Crazy to hear those words from him. Oh shit. Yep. Oh. Let's go. Just in your head and your physical form all at once, baby. Oh. In a little bit of him. Wow. Oh. That's a cool image. I couldn't even destroy these hands because they're back. Oh, going back. His voice is so chill, too. Damn. Jeez. Changing the weather just like All Might in episode 1 or 2 or something. Hey, reminds me of the shot from the movie, too. And he's gone. Wow. Man. I'm actually really excited because that means we're probably gonna get, like, 4 episodes, potentially, of Aftermath and maybe time skip to see, like, where they are as when they're older. I think that would be really cool to see, you know? Um, I'm pretty stoked about that if that's what we end up getting. Oh my god. I managed to dry the tears a bit at the end there, but holy crap, guys. Ugh. That episode was wild. Just the damn emotions it elicited. You know, because it wasn't all sad, it was just like, My Hero has always had a way of hyping me up to the point of tears, you know? And this was just like the ultimate form of it, where it was like some of it was just like seeing everyone so like desperately rooting for Midoriya, and man. All right. That is it, guys. No preview for episode 8. Damn. All for One is defeated. Shigaraki and All for One are officially gone. And, I mean, other than a lot of people being beat up, and I don't know what the state of Edgeshot is gonna be, but for the most part, we didn't really see too many people die, which, I mean, My Hero kind of is, they tend to not just, flash a lot of death kind of thing. Characters die here and there, but yeah, so very good fight. Like, honestly, I like that Midoriya was able to, like, I could see someone say that, like, the fact that Midoriya just kind of, like, jumped in with the help of everyone and did one punch and managed to get, like, sure, he, like, pulled himself back together with the quirks, but that one punch destroying so much, we didn't get any kind of, like, intense, like, aerial battle of Midoriya punching and, like, rapidly punching and darting around, and like, I feel like it could have gone harder on the 1v1 of Midoriya and All for One, but I think I like it better this way, because it makes sense that, like, Shigaraki's body has been through so much between having, like, One for All's quirk factors thrust into it and exploding, to all the damage that was just done throughout the fight to Shigaraki, on top of then All for One being able to take over the body and, like, mostly get rid of its original host and everything. It makes sense that, like, some things wouldn't be functioning perfectly in this moment. So I like that, the idea that the super regeneration wasn't working, but he didn't even notice because he was so distracted trying to deal with all the other heroes. It just, once again, adds in to the help that all these heroes coming in did, and all that. So that was really interesting. And we managed to take him out with the first hit, and then he pulled himself together and got him with the second. But Kurogiri stepping in last second trying to save that, but I love how it was a very similar situation to season 1, where All Might was, or like, wasn't Midoriya running in to try and save All Might, and then we had Kurogiri, like, get in the way and, like, bring Tomura's hand through, and right before it touched Midoriya, we had Bakugo come in and, like, push Kurogiri to the ground out of the way. It reminds me very much of that moment. And man, I saw the explosion, but there was just, every fiber of my being somehow doubted that it was Bakugo, but no, it was. Like, I was gonna say it, when I first saw the fire, I was like, is that Bakugo? And then we saw him. That's why my reaction was kind of like, Jesus, Bakugo. Like, and my reaction wasn't too, like, I wasn't like, holy shit, it's Bakugo, But, like, because as soon as I saw the fire, I thought it. I just didn't say it out loud. But anyway. Yeah, I love the idea of Midoriya fighting with, like, the last bit of embers. Someone who was quirkless was given this power, used it for its purpose, which was to stop All for One, and now it might be gone for good. Like, is there a chance that, like, he thrust away the quirks, but he keeps the physical enhancement power? Like, but he seemed to... I imagine he's speaking from, like, understanding his own body and understanding his own power and knowing that this is it for the power. He can tell that the power is gone and he's just working off the embers, just like All Might did. Oh, that moment when All Might was like, ever since I met you, you've been my greatest hero. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying again. Shit. Like, just this idea, like, can you imagine someone, like, if you have, like, this biggest hero in your life, and you find out, I mean, I guess Midoriya didn't quite find out, but imagine if they revered you as much as you revere them. It would just something would feel so uncanny about it, right? So just really, really interesting. I'm I just love this show. I don't know. I don't like I heard rumors that people didn't like the way that this ended. And I mean, sure we still have some more episodes left, but I don't see what was so wrong about it, you know? Like we did everything we said we were going to do from the beginning, you know? We set up what 2 seasons ago that we're gonna save this kid. Midoriya trying to save Shigaraki, of course, you know. That's what this whole show has been about. This kid that runs out and saves people, even if they're villains and stuff like that. So I thought it was really interesting with All For One too being like actually saying like I love you to his brother, you know? It's definitely some twisted form of love like maybe he was loving him the best he knew how because he didn't have the best childhood either, you know? Like his I don't know if he killed his mom or if his mom just died giving childbirth or whatnot. I think they alluded that he took the quirk and killed her, but you know, once again, he would have been an infant at that time, a baby, a newborn baby. So it's like, and he grew up with, you know, obviously it seems like he just went around killing people and everything. Like, he just didn't have that parental guidance, and not to mention, he had a bit of sociopathic tendencies. And it did feel like when he changed bodies, the sociopathic tendencies faded a little bit, which is kind of gives an interesting air to the science of it, where it's like, you know, um, it might like it might be alluding to the idea that I mean obviously the show doesn't care about this. They're not trying to make a commentary on how they feel about sociopathic tendencies, but just to look into it a little further, like you could say that it's tied to your body, like the way your body is made up doesn't allow you to like feel those emotions. But then when he transferred his quirk, when he put his mind somewhere else, like that body was able to feel those emotions, so then he started to feel them as well. I could be wrong. Maybe if he was in his own body this whole time, all the way up to this point here, maybe he would have still felt like he loved his brother and everything, you know? But once again, it's a twisted form of love because what he did was not something that you do to someone that you love, you know, keeping them contained, making them feel like you own them, you know, like you are mine, like I own you, but I love you, you know. It's definitely a very very twisted form. So, yeah, man. And I already briefly mentioned it, but just all the heroes coming in and doing their thing. The whole spirit bomb thing of everyone just rooting for Midoriya. You know, obviously similar to when everyone was rooting for All Might and all that. It's just, there's something about it. Like, you can say it's like cliche, cheesy anime stuff, but there's something about it that hypes me up. Maybe I'm just an old fool that likes this, like, style of anime, but I don't know. I love the underdog climbing to the top and being revered by everyone, and you know, so like, you know, the story of Midoriya being this quirkless kid that just was bullied, leading all the way up to this. It's just, I love seeing the growth, I love seeing the character development, I love seeing our characters fight, you know, and just everything. Like, this, I've said it before, season 1 and 2, like, I was already solidified as this being one of my favorite shows ever made in season 1 or 2. And I watched, that's what actually started, like, My Hero is what started my reactions. I somehow stumbled across, I don't even remember how I found it, but I somehow stumbled across a reaction channel. You know what it probably was? I probably, like, went to go watch, like, the fight between Midoriya and Todoroki in the sports festival. That like really cool moment with that fight and everything. I probably watched that on YouTube, and then it probably had some recommended videos to like some reactions. And that was my first dip into reactions. I never really cared about like watching reactions on YouTube before, but I found one of those, I watched it, and then I went and I saw that they did every single episode, and I watched them react to every single episode. And then I went and found like 3 more reactors and watched them every episode of My Hero. And then I went back to some of my favorite channels that I had found during that journey, and I watched them do other shows and stuff that they had on their channel. And then that's what led me to being like, oh, I kind of want to do reactions too, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, uh, it's, uh, it's been a journey with this show for sure. Obviously, we have some lows here and there, you know, like even though I really love the lows, in my opinion, like especially if you rewatch the show, I think season 5, when you know what's coming in season 6, a lot of people didn't like season 5, but season 5 is like that last breath of fresh air where we have like civility in normal life and normal school life for our kids, where they can just kind of hang out and develop their powers, and we see them like fighting each other in just like a little test. And some people are like, you know, oh, it's boring, you know, I want to see them fight villains and stuff. But I loved that stuff of watching them just practice and train and get their quirks stronger. And then when I rewatched it recently, I loved it again just because I knew that society was gonna break down and stuff like that. So yeah. But anyway, I don't know that I really have more to say. The animation was really great. The frickin' Demon Lord and the way that he looked was wild. All for one, just looking like a big old tentacle Cthulhu monster. And I love the way it looks. Some of the animation moments where it almost went from like a 3D kind of look to then like a hand-drawn, like spiraling tendrils coming out to then form the cannon. Invisible Girl blocking that giant beam. She's coming so clutch. It's crazy how Invisible Girl at the start of the show, I was like, she's just invisible. What is she gonna do? You know? Is she gonna walk up and punch you with all of her, you know, physical power that she has? You know? Like, I mean, I guess she could stab you. That's not really hero-like, but and that requires having a weapon on you, which then you'd be able to see. So you'd have to be careful. But yeah, I remember very early on, Invisible Girl just never did anything, and I was just like, I just thought she was like, I ended up memeing it for like the first like 4 seasons until she did like the light refraction and stuff, and then it was like, oh, okay. I think towards the end of season 4, she did the light refraction, and I was like, oh, okay, so that adds a little bit to her power, and I can see it being used a little bit more. And then she still was just that much of like a background character, but then, you know, the season with Aoyama teaming up against Kunoida and everything, that was great. And then here blocking that beam, it was just crazy. So very cool. I like having a little bit of the embers of the vestiges helping out in the end, punching all for one, you know. The image of Midoriya punching all for one, and then it panning through all of the other users, just, you know, showing what they've culminated and all that was great. Shigaraki at the end talking about, you know, just the whole conversation with Shigaraki and Midoriya. Fantastic. Anyway, my voice is wrecked. I don't really have much more to say. Amazing episode, amazing result of the fight. And I'm really excited to see what we do with whatever is left of the season. Do we still not know how many episodes the season is gonna be? Are they just like, fuck it, we'll finish it when we finish it? You know? My anime list, My Hero 8. Final season. Do we know yet? 11 episodes. Ah, shit. More information. Yeah, so 11 episodes, according to this, assuming that that's accurate. So we have 3 episodes left. Damn. So we're not getting 4. We're getting 3 episodes of what's left. You know. So, anyways, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. I mentioned it in the beginning, but I have been Twitch streaming over at twitch.tv/Morthadon. But I am playing action RPGs, so... But I pretty much stream every single day. I do 2 different streams a day, typically. One during the day and then one later at night, because I'm usually up all night. Like, it's 1:21 a.m., and I'm gonna edit this episode. I'm gonna go make food, and then I'm gonna start streaming until probably like 6 a.m. Um, so yeah, if you want to see me playing some Path of Exile and stuff, and I play other games every now and then too, but it's mostly action RPGs for right now. Yeah, go ahead and check that out. Link should be down there in the description to my Twitch as well. But also my my Patreon has other content too. Check that out. But yeah, links for everything should be popping up on the screen too, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye bye.